I've been gone for a long time, but I'm back. We're gonna do a reading. I'm gonna do a reading. You do what you do. Do you remember? I'm not sure. Good job. If you didn't remember, if you don't remember, why not? That's been my go-to statement, catchphrase, intro, whatever the fuck you want to call it, for some time now. I'm gonna make this one quick because I've only got the space that I've got on my phone. And as I record this, I'm conscious. I don't think I want to use these cards. Conscious of that, at least. Okay. Oh, this is like pushing buttons. We're a bit chaotic. I'm excited to be back. Much better. Okay. There's a cat. I know you can see him from over here. I just want you to see. I just want you to see that he's behind me. Hi. Okay. You ready? I'm gonna pull these damn cards already. I make a conscious effort to be like, hey, I don't have that much time, and then I waste fucking all of it. Okay. Ooh, 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, I enjoy this. I enjoy this. Okay, what do you need to hear today? What do you need to hear today? Interesting. You're healing your masculine energy. I like this. Okay. 7 of Cups reversed, King of Swords reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed. Immediately, it was like choice, inaction, and like a lack of things. I won't move with what I don't have. You're actively making decisions with the things that you have around you, and when those things expand, or when you have more things, then you make decisions on the things that then are presented to you. But you're not making decisions, you're not making moves, making plans, whatever it might be. Are you trying to eat the bag? What? Are you trying to eat the bag? I wish I could turn more. Ugh. I gotta put like one of those fucking shelves here, I think. Wasting more time. Don't mind me. Like when I have what I need, I will do what I'll do. So what might feel like indecision to you right now is simply you saying, consciously or subconsciously, if it's either a hell yes or it's a hell no. And because you don't have all the supports, you don't have all the knowledge, you don't have all the tools, you're saying, I don't have to make a decision right now, so I won't do anything. I won't do anything because there's nothing to be done. There's many things that could be done, but not in a way that doesn't put me fucking, what the fuck? You're gonna make this shit up? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Okay. So the 3 of Cups keeps popping up. It's the second time that it pops out at me. So we're just going to be aware of that as we continue. Because if it pops out at me, then we'll take it. But it's presenting itself. Okay. Yeah, so we got the 7 of Pentacles, the Magician, the Emperor reversed, and the Sun reversed. You are fully aware that maybe, especially if you are operating in a feminine energy, right? And whether that be right now or generally, take that as it resonates, right? You understand that because of where you're at, if you try to make, because you can make plans and moves and, start doing things for yourself. And it does have the potential to be something. But with the Emperor and the Sun reversed, it's not a sovereign choice. You would be doing it out of an obligation, which is what the Seven of Pentacles comes in here. You would be doing it because you feel like you have to. You feel like there's, and I don't say have to, whatever that might be. You have to because of fear. You have to because of shame. You feel like you have to because of obligation. I'm thinking of like El Dorado, and like they felt like they had to do things for these gods, right? So kind of like that, where it's like there's a need that if I don't do this, the gods will be displeased. That's the energy that is giving, right? But maybe that's internal or something that is, if it is religious, external as well. But it also, there's an understanding that you're saying, I'm not doing these things not only because I don't have the tools, supports, understandings, awareness, whatever it is that you might need to be able to make this choice, but also because I know that it's not a sovereign choice. I know that I would be making, if I was to, let's say, make a business, it would be to try to fulfill something that I think that needs to be fulfilled. If I tried to do something that's finance related, it would be, out of an obligation to feed myself or whatever it is, or pay my rent. So it's not really, really sovereign. Bye, baby. It's not actually sovereign. So it's not only that you don't have the tools that you have, you also would be making a decision outside of yourself if you were to make a decision now. Can you not eat plastic, please? I got very upset with him today because he ate straight through the bag of plastic. Your grounded energy is also feminine. You got the King of Wands, the Empress, and then, what is this, 7? 3. Why did I say 7? I'll take it as it resonates. The Three of Swords, which is a sacrificial kind of, like a people-pleasing sacrificial kind of, I will take that too, kind of energy, where moving, I'm getting the conversation of like lighting your ass on fire or like setting a fire under your ass. There has been a lot of like imagery, I say imagery through like words, like verbal imagery of like hot under the ass. I don't know how that's significant, but I feel very inclined to mention that. Like over the past few days, I've never mentioned more the terminology of like hot ass. And I'm not saying like hot ass. No, I'm saying like a fire under your ass, or like, flared ass. I'm talking about, I was talking about a diaper rash and things of that nature. And I was like, this is flared, and flared is like fired, right? So I'm just thinking about how recently there's been a consistent terminology of like a fire under your ass, right? But the also like, yes, this is Phoenix energy when it's autonomous, but when it's not, it's a bird on fire. Do you understand? Ants, is it bugs? Is that the movie? The movie with the ants and the roaches? There's a very specific scene where they disguise a bird disguise plants as a bird, and they're like flying through because cockroaches are scared of birds too. That's the imagery that I'm getting here, and they get set on fire. I don't know the significance with that. Maybe you need to watch that movie. Maybe that's relevant for you somehow. Point being that because of this, and this is like the warning aspect of it, so there's the recognition, the power, and the imbalance, right? So like The good, bad, and the indifferent. So the indifferent is like what you're doing. The good would be like why you're doing it. And then the bad would be what not to do. And that's kind of where we are. So why not to do this is because you are operating in a feminine space right now, not because it's more active or whatever it is, but because you're being asked to, because you feel that that's where you're supposed to be. Because both your masculine and feminine are showing up as reversed in the spread. But intentionally, your masculine and feminine energy might very well be balanced, but not active. And the warning here is to be aware that if you let something or someone light a fire under your ass, you have the power to manifest that and create that. But to be aware of how you are sacrificing. There's a lot of aviary, is that what I'm thinking? A lot of bird imagery here. Lots of bird imagery. I guess this way. I want you to see the significance. Lots of bird imagery here. It also might be, we have fire, we have water, we have earth, and we have air. So it's also, it's very balanced. I think if you needed confirmation if you're on the right path, you are. It just doesn't feel like it because it's silent. But this is your confirmation that like maybe you're in the right space and like really understand, okay, so like outside of how it feels, what am I feeling? Why is it that I feel the need to do something or to, move with haste or this and that? And is that my own? Is that a sovereign situation? Is that an autonomous feeling? And then if I do want to make a decision to move forward or to project something, and I say project as in like from inside, project something externally, like a monitor would, right? What are the dangers of that when it's not a decision that's coming from me? And how is it actually harming me to make a decision now when it's not necessary? Chariot at a split deck. You have something coming for you, and that being upright embodies balance. You're in the first thing of like the indifferent of what is. You also have the 10 of Cups. So you are on the right path, like pathways to abundance of whatever that might feel or look like to you. But don't try to do more things than you need to do to try to put yourself on that path, because you're already on it. And if you try to do more, you might actually set yourself back, because you might be cutting off your wings to try to please somebody else, or you might be setting yourself on fire to keep somebody else warm. Much love.